Hello, and welcome to the Daily Life Uncut. So, as always, there's always got to be some April Fool's joke and some type of things that happen each year on April Fool's. And I thought that I would do my own type of joke and my own version of this joke. And I uploaded a video yesterday that had absolutely no speaking in it. It was just me sitting there staring at a camera. Kind of like what I do now, but yet there's words coming out of my mouth. Mind blown. So, with that said, let's go ahead and dive into today's video. So, a couple interesting things that has happened. Let's see. Of course, there's a lot of topics of whether things are true or not on April 1st, which we all know lots of things are and aren't. What about this? Like, for instance, Amazon. Amazon.com reverted back to its 1999 look. A lot of people were confused and thought that was, their full redesign of the page and stuff like that. What about this? Oh, it was very interesting. In the game Dying Light, they had an update that was like a venom, so to speak, that you got, which obviously was the anticin, that had a mutation that gave you mutant powers, which those mutant powers were super strength and super dropkick, so to speak, because you could dropkick zombies over 4-story buildings. It was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I didn't get a chance to capture any gameplay because it was so quick and then it was gone. Other things that they did in video games as well. Let's go ahead and talk about Call of Duty. So for about 25 to 45 minutes, sometime during yesterday's day, Call of Duty replaced all of the exo movement sounds in the game and replaced them all with clown noises, or clown honking noises, should I say. I myself didn't get a chance to play it because it happened about 6 o'clock in the evening. But, I saw a bunch of videos and stuff on YouTube and online and stuff that was expressing that. So I thought it was funny, and I thought it was something that I should definitely mention into today's video. What else? What other games that had funny, quirky moments? Not related to games, but, Google, their maps, you were able to play Pac-Man. And just running around your neighborhood in Pac-Man. It was pretty interesting. Google always has something funny about their pages and different hidden meaningful things in their pages during April 1st or April Fool's Day. It's just some people didn't even want to celebrate it because they thought that there was going to be too many memes and stuff like that. I'm surprised at the lack of Rick rolls that happened during April Fool's. Now, last year, there were so many. It was just so annoying. It was a constant Rick roll thing, even though you knew it was going to happen. But you were like, well, let's click on it to make sure that it's for real or for fake or whatever, and go ahead and just click on it to see what it is. And then, bam, Rick rolled. It was just still annoying. What else? Let's see. I know there was a couple of games that had different skins and stuff that came out for the day. That was only accessible for the day. I'm trying to think of which games had it. I know there was a car skin for one game. I'm surprised I didn't see anything for Grand Theft Auto. I was really thinking the Grand Theft Auto would have came out with an update that would have gave you really weird maybe paintballs in your guns and your weapon ammo, or all your cars turned bright yellow or pink or something like that for the day. The texture or something inside the game that would have been different. I didn't really find anything like that, and I haven't heard anything online. That would have been really cool. Rockstar, get on your game. What else? Oh, the day before yesterday, which I'm surprised I didn't put it in the video, But my wife plays a lot of the Sims games, and she has them for the computer, and I've hooked her up with that. Well, they just came out with a new expansion. It's called Get to Work, I think it is, or Get Working, or some variation of that, whatever. Anyway, so it was cool because for that, they had, what is it? You can play as a police officer and investigate crimes in the expansion pack. So I thought that was pretty cool. It might be something I might have to pick up for her, so that way I can see if that's the truth, because, how rumors go. Yeah. Anyway, so what else is there? I know there's a couple other things that I wanted to announce or talk about or something. Oh, so over at Happy Time Bros, Joshua Rush and his wife are, preparing, doing the final preparation and whatnot for their new baby boy. Thomas is almost here. It's almost time for him to come. So it'll be very interesting when he does. But the reason why I brought it up is because the other day, WrestleMania Sunday, they had their baby shower, and you saw the video of that. If you were watching, you could click down below. I believe it was like 85, 84, somewhere in there. You can click back and then come back to this video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So we got them a bunch of different gifts. So they registered, like every parent should or does or whatever. They registered at Toys R Us and Babies R Us, the big combined two stores that together. Yeah. So they put a whole bunch of things, and it's kind of funny because usually like the wife or the mother or whatever, the child will put the registry together, or kind of like go around with the scanner and kind of scan what they think that would be best. That's not the case for this one. Josh decided to run around with the gun like a madman holding up a liquor store. He ran around and scanned around anything and everything that he could possibly get his hands on, or for that matter, get the barcode of the scanner on. Yeah. So there was lots of things that were expensive. There was lots of things that were kind of cheap. There was lots of things that were like top of the line that he was just like, yeah, my friends will pay for that, or my friends will get that for me because, they got money. Truth be told, I didn't have money, but I was like, well, it's for the baby, it's not for him, so I guess I could spoil the baby. And that's what I did. So we got a couple different things. I believe we got some bibs, some wet wipes, a little tiny first aid kit, which I thought was really weird, and why the hell you would need a little first aid kit for a baby. I still don't understand it. Like, they could use normal first aid kits that you could just, buy and carry around. Yeah. We also got them shampoo. So we got a lot of baby shampoo. We got the real sensitive stuff because, baby's got to be silky smooth and soft. You never know if a rough baby, that's just not normal. It's not, no. So with that said, it was kind of funny that we ordered all the stuff at the same time. Came, the order form went through, everything was fine, nothing was back ordered, nothing was off time or anything like that. But then we get our package a few days before the baby shower, and we thought everything was there, and we weren't paying attention exactly. But apparently, not everything was there. For some reason, I don't understand it for the life of me, they did not include the baby bottles that we normally have in there. So I was like, okay, that's just strange, what's up with that? And apparently, they didn't include them. So we just got it, 4 or 5 days after the baby shower, and about a week, maybe a week and a half after the first box was shipped to us, did we now receive the missing ingredient to our list, so to speak. And that was the baby bottles. So now I get to drive out to Josh's house tomorrow. At that point, there might be some type of collab video, or maybe I just might mention him, or you might see him here at the Daily Life Uncut, or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Also, so with all that said, today's a pretty long video. We're almost at 10 minutes. I do thank you guys for watching and sitting through this long video and the quirky little moments that I'm starting to do in videos that I want to see if it works. Yeah. So, if you like today's video, or you like any of the videos that I have down below, you could always hit that like button. You could hit the subscribe button, of course. You know, comment. I like to hear your feedback, which I've heard none of. Start talking. As well as, you know, go over to Joshua Rush's channel at Happy Town Bros. We're supposed to see the other Happy Town Bro, Matthew. He should be coming up with some videos, which will be really awesome and exciting. You know, that'll be really cool to actually kind of see, you know, what Happy Town Bros really is supposed to be versus what it is. Which is not a bad thing, but just, that's how it is, yeah. So with that said, you know, go over to his channel, click subscribe, like, comments. You know, we always love to hear feedback, like everybody else. You know, hear some feedback. You want to talk, that's fine. If you want to talk on a more intimate level, not that way, but personal, maybe, you know, person to person kind of stuff. Yeah. You can always go over to Twitter, and you can go over to Joshua Rush's Twitter, which is at Happy Town Bros. You always go over to my Twitter, which is at TheDailyLifeUncut. And that way you'll get all the latest news on what I'm doing and what you know, what's going on in my life and my daily life, the things that you don't see in these vlogs, things that you don't see in my normal daily routine, so to speak. Now, I've also noticed that's just how it's going to be. You're gonna either come over here, or you're gonna come over to Twitter. One of the two things got to happen, baby. You gotta go one way or the other. You gotta comment, you gotta like and subscribe, or you gotta go over to Twitter and you gotta talk me up. Maybe there's something you like, maybe there's something you don't like. Maybe you can tell me about that later. But with that said, this is Daily Life Uncut, and as always, it's my journey.